All right, it's artichoke season, so for those of you who've never messed with an artichoke, let me show you my favorite way to prepare it. First, you strip it of these lower leaves, and you cut off the very bottom of the artichoke. I like eating the heart of the stem. It's very flavorful, so I don't mind leaving mine on. A lot of people cut it off just for aesthetic reasons. All right, and for the freshest artichoke, you want to look for something that's very tightly closed, similar to this. When it starts opening more around the edges, it's a little bit too old, but you might be able to get a good deal at checkout. The flavor is not going to be affected, but these are the freshest. So I have trimmed the bottom. I have just pulled away some of this bottom. Some of that is meaty, so we're going to do the rest with the other two. All right, now here I just took a paring knife and I kind of started at the base and worked my way up and cut those off. That's a more attractive way to serve it, but I'm not in a fancy restaurant. I'm at home. And we'll go on to the next step, which I'm going to top this one, since this is our fancy schmancy artichoke. And I'll be back. I'm just going to take a knife and we're going to top, because these leaves have little minute, can be a little sticky sometimes. So we're going to cut this down below this top leaf here. So be right back. So here we are. Got the top. We got, well, I'll just use the scissors to snip that off, but I did get below the very last. And there you go. You have this beautiful artichoke. Now I'm going to cut this in half to get to that center, what they call the choke. All right, so here we have cut it in half and we have exposed the choke. So you can pull some of this out by hand, but once you get a good pinch of it out, the very center, you'll expose more of that, what they call choke, and it looks a little hairy. So let's zoom in there. Sorry. See that little hairy stuff? You want to scrape that out. And the best way I've found to scrape that out is with a spoon or a paring knife, or you can even use what they call a grapefruit spoon. And it's a spoon that's a little serrated on the edges. It has little teeth. So let me turn off my timer and I'll be back as soon as I clean the choke out. All right, well, I was tending to the other part of my dinner, which is a lovely potato zana, which I've always wanted to try. And I got that from Angela Critters. I'd always wanted to try it, forgot about it. She refreshed my memory. I followed her recipe. It's going to be delicious with this. So these are turning because I did take a little bit of time over there. And to prevent that, you can put them in lemon water. And see, the edges are turning a little bit too. But I'm going to roast these, and they're going to get a little brown anyway, so I'm not concerned about that. It's a preference, just like doing this part. So I'm going to go ahead and do these. Now, I will say I like just splitting them and baking them because it makes this removal so much easier. And you can see I kind of cut into the little bit with a spoon, getting all that choke out. And you can, trying to get some good light. You can kind of see where that choke is there. I'm going to dig a little bit more of that out. It doesn't look appetizing now, but I guarantee you, if you've never had artichoke, it's super delicious. So let me finish cleaning this out, and then I'm going to take it over to my roasting pan. Okay, so what we have here is an artichoke, and you saw they were all pretty tight and firm. So if you pound it out a couple times on the counter, it will loosen everything up. And the reason I did that is I'm going to stuff this artichoke. And, but I want to get this center part out, and I'm going to get down in there and clean that while I'm here. So, I love this. Chris is impartial to it, but it's one of my favorite ways. And you can also put it, like a tomato-based sauce on top of this, once it's stuffed. All right, I'm going to move you over here. You can see after a little tugging of some leaves, we are down to the choke down here at the very bottom. And I'm going to get a spoon and get that out. And we'll be right back. All right, so here's my stuffing. And it is now clean. No more choke down there. And my stuffing is breadcrumb, Parmesan, butter, garlic, seasoning, whatever you want to put in there. Did I say Parmesan? Anyway, that's in there too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to separate these leaves and stuff this crumb mixture down into all the leaves. So we'll be right back. All right, now here's our beautiful, beautiful stuffed artichoke. Now you can put as much breading as you want in. I don't want that much. That's up to you, and you can see why this would be lovely with the sauce. And you can put it on now, put it on later. Do what you like. So now's the time where I'm going to put just probably a little salt, pepper, and olive oil drizzle on all of this. All right, we're drizzled, we're seasoned, and we're going in the oven. Now, normally I would roast these at about 400, but I'm going to put these in at 375 because I have another dish cooking in there at 375, but I'm going to put it on the lower rack. So, it's looking so good. I cannot wait. All right, these have been in the oven about, I'd say about 10 minutes on the very bottom rack. You can see they're getting some beautiful, beautiful color. Now this one's probably going to take longer because it's stuffed. These, especially because they're cut in half, they get a little steam action going when they're face down. So this is definitely going to take a little bit more time, but it'll be worth it, in my opinion. All right, there we have it. We have artichoke 3 ways. Notice I didn't let that stem go to waste. It is delicious. We're having this with some sea scallops and some those beautiful potatoes Anna that I got off of Angela Critter's website. So check out that recipe. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. We'll see you later. Y'all check out this dinner. I have roasted artichoke. I have potatoes Anna or pommes d'Anna and some scallops. But check this out. I show you how to make a artichoke like 3-way. This one is stuffed with breadcrumbs and garlic and seasonings. And now you can make it pretty and tie it up with some butcher twine or something. And it's also good with sauce poured over it, like a tomato sauce. But anyway, that's dinner tonight. I hope y'all are doing well. If you want to see how I prepare artichoke, don't be afraid of them. Just click that link down below, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, hit that egg basket. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.